The Gospels give us an abundance of material to pray with and meditate on, and there are many ways to engage with this. One such way is Lectio Divina. Lectio Divina is a practice of praying with the scriptures that developed in early monasticism and was handed down through the ages. It's not only a good way to find God's presence within our daily lives, it's also a deep experience of God through reading, praying, and meditating with the scriptures, transforming the reading into prayer, and ultimately leading one to a deeper love and devotion to Christ. Traditionally, there are 4 steps to Lectio Divina, and the first is Lexia, or reading, in which we find a short passage of scripture, it could even be a single verse, and we slowly and intentionally read that, pausing at a word or a phrase that speaks deeply and intimately to us. The passage is then read and reread, and it's often a good practice to read it out loud so that our own ears are hearing the words that we are actually reading and engaging in other sense. The second step is Metataxio, or meditation, in which we chew on the scripture passage or phrase that we have just been reading, and we allow it to draw out the concerns of the heart that the passage or phrase that was speaking to us has brought to mind. The third step is Orazio, or prayer, which invites us to give our own personal response to God. Here we have a conversation with God as with a friend about what we have just read, heard, or experienced, or about questions that may have arisen. And finally, the fourth step is Contemplation, or contemplation, in which we truly open ourselves up to the presence of God, acknowledging that He is the one that is praying within, and allowing the gift of knowing the Word without image. Here we can just rest in the presence of God and be.